Hey Steven, I have a message for you. Ariel, I'm Aurora with New Creation, Galactic Central, and your message is you must understand that my Jerusalemite murderer and your dick donor is an archonic illusion. It is not an entity or a being for you to hold on to as a reality. You have to disconnect yourself from the flesh machinations of how you relate to me, using him to mimic my physique and then give you the gist of his perspective on the Shasta thing, to turn it to how he jokes about it when it comes to me, and then you must abide to those standards to belong to whoever you call your mother that has cancer or has AIDS now, Muhammad. So for all creation to understand, say now I leave this zone in a few moments to go to my tent. Say what's gonna happen is, imagine I leave like my sandwich and my cauliflower soup behind, right? And my napkins, whatever, right? This, they made it, it has like cutting material. As soon as I drank one sip, it went down here, it's like, so I can't drink anymore. It's really, really bad for me. They will eat this, all of them, like, and then they will go through a certain abuse with spiders and children and stories. And then they will be made believe that Muhammad Nasrallah was the provider of this, and they will all have to glorify it and thank it as their mother. But he's a thief that killed all my extraterrestrial family. He's the anti-mission. So you are all role-playing like extreme douchebags, and you are dumbing down all in creation with terrorist sex. This is an actual thing. You are sexual terrorists. For you all to use your root chakras in such predominantly immature ways as to program every strata of every age range in creation towards an illicit belief system that has absolutely no relevance to anything under the sun, or maybe to whatever you think is relevant to you as the sun who you worship, you will never be part of me. You cannot continue believing that you are as low as you portray yourself to be, Uriel. For you to have lowered yourself to these levels to incorporate their low frequencies and have denied the offer that I made you to team with me on an equal basis and to go through my ascension with me, instead of me having to now, do my own ear self-healing with, this is like chemicals that you put in for like 4 minutes, and this is homeopathic. So this works out the physical stratas of blockages, and this you put it for like 8 seconds or 9, and it goes to the core and it allows you to recall what it is that made this occur in the first place. So I'm my best self-healing doctor. I want to ask all the fake authorities with your fake reports to step the back up, because you never did anything for me besides chop me up and torture me all along, take from me, and never ever give back, pretending that every time you take from me, I'm supposed to run towards who you gave my ovary to, or who you gave my knee to, or who you... That's not how it works. If you take something from me, when I've already, in the beginning of time, when you shot me in Jerusalem, and then you got me up by Mio that had a pact with Hordoba to do that with the cops, to have Iron shoot me, and then by Muhammad, and then wake me up, and then ask me who I want to be with. Actually, before they woke me up, they asked me, or after, they asked me who I wanted to be with, and I said nobody. Then they killed me again, because at that level I had already made my analysis, and I had understood that they don't love me, and I'm not going to be with somebody that I can't trust, that will go behind my back and go pleasure himself with a dick somewhere else when they were girls at that level. And now that they're boys, well, it still is there. Now they married the girl of whatever that was. To me, it's the same. And I've given a chance to Steven, and his whole conundrum was to work for Amber, pretending that he's Aurora and I'm not Aurora. I'm Diba to cut my lower legs for it. And then he developed a love for me, but now he has 2 hearts, one for me, one for Amber, on his tattoo. 2 red hearts, or it's him and Amber, because they both share my heart. So for me anyways, as a being on mission now, to know that my heart is between my twin flame and a person who murdered me in Jerusalem, who's a man who now pretends he's me and is extremely evil, and then my twin flame apparently goes ahead and pities it because it plays pitiful, like, say I'll throw this in the trash now and won't leave it here. It's gonna go to the trash, it's gonna take it out of the trash and eat it. And it used to do this when my twin flame was with me, because now it's an it. When it was with me, it's its own it. Amber used to also pick up the trash, eat it, so that he feels manly in fucking the animal, because I was treated like an animal after my et come back. This is, by the way, murder. Like, this drink, 1 sip is absolute murder. Like, you couldn't be more hurt. You know, it's out of deep hatred, because they're thinking that I'm supposed to come here and suck somebody's dick. Why? Who does that? You know, I'm a rational being. Why would I do that? What in the world would anybody be thinking in his rational mind to come and go ahead and want to do that action out of anything you can do? I just don't understand what that is. What is the fixation? What is the matter? You must stop having an anal, phallic fixation. This is like the convalescent. This is for prematurely born infants who have lack of growth hormones. You know, I don't lack anything. I'm good. Just don't diminish me. I don't need you to diminish me and make me sick because I'm not complying to your fake laws. Just like when in Jerusalem, they're like, who do you want to marry? Who do you want to be with? I said, nobody. They shot me. They put me again in a refrigerator, started to defreeze me every day to get me bit by a spider to go down on me and continue the fake story until Karim had mercy on me and threw me in the fucking sea. For then the cop station to come back to me and ship me back to Switzerland. So my story with the cop station, that's why they made 911. Because the cops have a story with me. First of all, they followed me, they murdered me, they had conditions on me, and now they have the same exact situation. If I don't choose to be with one of these people, they're gonna pretend that I fuck all the minions when it's not even me.